J-E-T-S! Let's go!
Quick pass to Garrett Wilson. Touchdown! What a throw! Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson.
J-E-T-S!
Let's get it! Wow! Jet Stadium. Aaron Rodgers is home, baby. Jets Media, I love you all. Recall is gone! Ready to take flight with the Jets, baby. Let's go!
What is up, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. We're live here on a Wednesday, June 5th. And we're talking about Haasan Reddick. But I also wanted to start off the show to let you guys know we have really great news for Jets Media Day. Okay, so if you guys have been waiting to hear the announcement for Jets Media Day, stay tuned because it is official. We are leveling things up this year. I got a word from the New York Jets organization yesterday. They filled me in, and we locked down something that I'm super excited about. This year is going to be special. This year is going to be special. This season is going to be different than what we usually do. Okay, so if you guys want to get access to Jets Media Day this year, and if you're not aware of what it is, here is the details. One final time, your last chance to get on the email list before these tickets go live by the end of the week, folks. Okay, so if you want to get some details, definitely look at the information on the screen. Okay, I'm really excited about it. And what we're leveling up to is, I'll let you guys know. We're going to have our own suite. We will have our own private suite, and I'm super excited for you guys to be there. Tickets will be available either tomorrow or Friday. Okay, tomorrow or Friday. I still got to figure it all out. So if you're interested in coming to Jets Media Day, definitely shoot me an email. I'll be sending out the updates and the link to purchase your tickets then and all the final details. Let's go. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now let's get into the topic of today's show. Jose says, earliest I've been to a live stream. Let's effing go. Jose with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you, Jose. I appreciate you big time. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys, as always, tuning in to Jets Media live here on YouTube and on Twitter. Now, getting into the topic, which is Haasan Reddick not being at OTAs. I've seen a lot of people, I don't want to say are overhyping it, but I think that a lot of people are getting concerned when I personally feel like this is not the time to be concerned. Haasan Reddick is holding out. He has not been at OTAs yet, okay? And he wants a new deal, but I'm here to tell you guys why we should not be concerned. Because what we need to look out for is, does he show up to mandatory minicamp? If he shows up to mandatory minicamp, there's nothing to be worried about. Okay, I know that people are taking Robert Saleh's quote and saying he hasn't talked to him and all these things and turning it into this big story. I'm not worried. Haasan Reddick was not at voluntary OTAs last year for Philadelphia for the same reasons, and he showed up to minicamp. He showed up for the Eagles, and he balled out for the Eagles defense. Listen, this is an NFL that every single player wants a contract. Now, the big question is, will the Jets extend him? He's looking at around $25, $30 million annually. The interesting thing about this is the Jets have Jermaine Johnson to pay next year if they want to. They have Will McDonald under contract for cheap long-term. Is this kind of a one-and-done type of season for Haasan Reddick, or do the Jets want him to be here long-term, right? This is a type of player that I feel like not a lot of people were kind of thinking of the Jets extending because, you know, we traded for him. He's on a one-year deal, 1 year on his contract. He's 29 years old, right? I think that Saleh not being in contact with Haasan Reddick has kind of turned people's heads and kind of making this into something. I'm not really too concerned, personally. I'm not too concerned. I think that the concern should happen if he does not show up to mandatory minicamp. Let's not forget, OTAs is voluntary. Not every single player has to be in attendance. So the fact is, he's not getting fined. All right. So this is something that the Jets need to figure out in terms of minicamp. That's when it all happens. Mandatory minicamp. I don't know if the Jets are going to extend him or not, but again, not something to be concerned about just yet. Folks, don't forget to hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think that Haasan Reddick is something to be concerned about, that he's not getting an extension, or maybe he isn't? Let me know in the comment section right now. Appreciate you guys tuning into the chat. As always, I feel like everywhere around the NFL, there's a player holding out for a new deal. And if you're Haasan Reddick and you're at the age that he's at, he wants a $25 to $30 million annual deal. He is entering his 30 years old season. He's turning 30 years old in September this year. I don't know if the Jets want to invest in a guy who is 30 years old for the long run. When you have Jermaine Johnson, you have Will McDonald as your two young players for the future. I think the reason why the Jets brought in Haasan Reddick was to replace Bryce Huff in an all-win season to go after a division title and hopefully a championship run. It's that simple. Because the Jets have to be financially responsible here and understand that there's a lot of players on the roster right now that's going to be eligible to get paid eventually. And the Jets are going to be in a very interesting spot in a few years. We're not worrying about it right now, but we're going to be worrying about it in a few years. And by the way, it's a good problem to have. It's one of the negatives that comes with drafting extremely well, is that you're eventually not going to be able to afford every single rookie contract. You're not going to be able to extend every single player. So that's something that you're going to have to keep in mind as Jets fans, and what's coming in the future is Haasan Reddick extension or not. So that's something to keep in mind, something to keep your eyes on. I'm definitely not concerned about this, and I really don't think you should be either. If I was concerned, I'd let you know, and I'm not. And the only way you get concerned is if he does not show up for mandatory minicamp. It's that simple, okay? Folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're live here on a Wednesday, June 5th. OTAs is underway. Aaron Rodgers throwing no-look dimes to Garrett Wilson yesterday. I mean, come on now. I know that some people are reading into some things, some players not practicing. The things we have to analyze the most in the offseason at this stage is mandatory minicamp and training camp. OTAs is fun for us fans to look at, who's looking good, who's not looking good. But at the end of the day, OTAs does not have that much impact on the season in terms of who's there or not, in my opinion. So that's how I look at it. I really do not want Jets fans to be concerned right now. I think that we have a long way to go when we have some concerns, okay? That's how I look at it, and that's how you should look at it too. That's just my opinion on all of this. That's my opinion on all of this, and you have every single right to agree or disagree with me. Let me know your thoughts. Now, I am excited for Haasan Reddick to not only impact his Jets football team this year, but I think he has an opportunity to help develop Jermaine Johnson, and more particularly Will McDonald. I think Jermaine Johnson has developed on his own, and he's been able to break out last year, and he's definitely going to help Jermaine a little bit this season. But Will McDonald is the guy that I'm looking forward to the most to see reap the benefits of a veteran presence like Haasan Reddick in that building, in that position group. So that's something that should give Jets fans excitement. You know, this defensive line is literally locked and loaded with studs all across the board. Quinnen Williams, Javon Kinlaw inside. I mean, we brought back Solomon Thomas. We brought in Leiki Fatu. Okay, we have dogs everywhere across this defensive line. This D-line's about to eat. Okay, and Jets fans should be excited about it. We should all be excited about it. So I just want to go live for 10 minutes and just give you guys my thoughts about the Haasan Reddick situation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out as well. Stay on the lookout for Jets Media Day updates at the end of the week. I'll see you guys then. Peace and love as always. My name is Richie, and I will catch you guys later because we have the huddle at 3 p.m. EST. 3 p.m. EST today. We're talking everything NFL. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of a Jets Media Show. I'll catch you guys on the huddle. Peace out, everybody. I got to figure out the Jets Media Day stuff, which is why I had to end the stream here, which is why we're doing a shorter stream here. Still finalizing details, still figuring out the website. I got a lot of work to do regarding Jets Media Day, which is why I can't go live for longer than a 10-minute show right now. So I love you guys. Stay tuned for more updates, and I love you all. Peace out, everybody, and I'll see you on the huddle. Let's go.
As you all know, we've had a proud sponsor of Jets Media for quite some time now, and they happen to be Manta Sleep. Now, if you guys want to use my promo code JETS, you will get a 10% discount code. That link is down below in the description. Now, you might be wondering, what is Manta Sleep? If you guys have any struggles with sleeping, I cannot highly recommend more the Manta Sleep Pro Mask. Now, I've been using this since they became sponsors of the channel months ago, and I literally wear this exact sleep mask every single night before sleep. Again, guys, this is what you got to invest in if you're having any difficulty with sleep. It is the most advanced sleep mask on the market, and I promise you, you will not regret getting your sleep mask. It absolutely takes out the light, 100% blackout, zero eye pressure technology. So when you put it on, you can open your eyes. But really, my favorite part about it is it completely turns out the light. So even if you want to put it on for a midday nap, or even you don't even want to take a rest, you just want to put the sleep mask on, even meditate. It's a really mindful practice, and I cannot recommend them more to you guys. They have a lot of different masks on their website. This happens to be the Pro Mask, which I personally recommend. It's what I use. But don't forget, use that link down below in the description, 10% off discount code. They have a Bluetooth mask if you want to listen to music. They got a silk mask. They got ones for kids. They got a weighted mask. They got a cool mask. Definitely check out their website. Can I recommend them more? Thank you, Manta Sleep, for being a proud sponsor of Jets Media.